Well, we're about to get going. Here we are. It's now part 5. And I'm start off with a gut shot draw to a 7. That comment there, Nem to Dom, must mean something about being German. This guy here, with all the chips, is German. Nem, Nemt means German in Romanian, and I can see that sort of Nemski and stuff is used in other languages too. I might as well just max this out. Do I want to draw? Well, actually, okay, it's really odd. Bit awkward. Would I have drawn there? Might have just patted it, actually. Might have been on 2 cards quite often. It's like I don't have something here. Is he going to fold, or is he going to go all in here? Oh, he's made a huge badugi. 3-2. Not as huge as the one I made. So 10 minutes before the end of the break, or whatever. Before the break, I'm going to call. How many? 3. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Shame you obviously didn't have anything when I put you all in before. You see how bad I am at picking up bounties. Now to the top 5, final 5. In 3rd place. You don't have many chips left now. 13, just over 13. I actually know what the payouts are. I haven't really paid much attention. 5th 10.03, 3rd 15.21, 4th 12.30. Not huge. It's very, very flat. 5th, 4th, and 3rd. And 2nd is considerably. 2nd and 1st are the same, basically, because whoever wins also gets the extra bounty, gets his own bounty. Oh, whoa! Now we're down to 4. Would you believe? I wasn't expecting him to be the one who got knocked out next. Wowee. I've got a 2-card draw here. Happy to get a free look with this. I don't improve. Let's check this back. You're from Germany. It's Buburuza means ladybird in Romanian, but it's spelled with a Z rather than an S. But maybe it means something similar in German. No idea. Because they use S's instead of Z's to make the Z sound all the time. So you don't have a lot of chips. You don't have a big bounty either. What's interesting is you. Wow. So if you get crippled here a bit, I'll fold this. Such a small bet. What the hell's going on here? Oh wow, that's such a dumb bet. I think actually. Oh wow, is he going to get all in? Oh, he does. Oh, yeah, that was silly. Do not need to. Crazy now. I'm just going to fold this. So any bet will do. Just a 3-bet me. I'm going to fold. That's right. Just a small. I don't want to be giving too much away with my raise sizing though. He's folded, so quickly things have got down to 4. Well, he's getting all in now. And he wins, right? That's okay. I'm happy that he stays alive. I mean, it'd be nice. Because the payout jump isn't very much. Fold. Fold. A lot of folding going on here. Fold again. Not getting a whole lot. Won 2/3 of my showdowns, which is amazing. I think it's amazing. Half would be like 19, 20, or 20 out of 39. So it's not that amazing, but it's certainly played a part in what I'm still here. The big one was that one with the when I had number 12 against number 13, and it went my way. And I had another one here, of course, where I made the nuts and got it basically all in against a 7. I'm not getting a lot of playable hands here. Wow, oh god, you got knocked out, did you? Oh, sheesh. Look at this. Didn't even see that. Wow, what happened there? That's so weird. Okay. Big hand that time. Haven't actually had a lot of these bread and butter hands. Have to call, I suppose. Will I? I will call. God, whatever. Okay. Because he's pat, isn't he? They're always bloody pat. He's going to pot this. I'm going to fold. So it sort of almost works like clockwork, this. I was thinking whether raising. What the ace for? Okay. Short stack here by a mile. Let's see what I can do. Let something happen. Fold. Let's put that okay. Check this back. Fold this. 1. Actually, is there any point in betting this? They get raised. Okay. 1. Yeah, no card, not discard. I was going to get that a lot, wasn't I? Oh, shit. Okay, fold. Okay, I'm going to call here. Not good enough to 3-bet, I don't think. I'll just bet. Okay, I'm going to raise this to this. Been a good little sausage of play this in this tournament, has it? Well, now I'm going to go all in. Well, that's folds, that's alright. Got to have a bit here. Or here. Oh dear. Before, horrible hand this, but I get a walk, that's okay. I don't want to quite get involved with this. Well, I'm going to fold actually. Better 10, I think I would have come in. 3 better 9 draw, a good 9 draw, or a crappy 8 draw. He's pat, wow, interesting. Patted King Jack, that's interesting. This one, ooh, it's disconnected. Now, hope he reconnects. It really, as people say, it really sucks to be disconnected. It's good enough to raise. I guess I'll just call this. He's back. Oh, that's good. I know. Oh, geez. Actually going to fold now. The problem with that is that I'm going to fold now. None of them, doesn't matter what odds I'm getting. Someone's going to be pat. Yeah, okay, I'll 2-4-2. Maybe I should have got involved here. Can't get involved with the chat drawer. Feel. It's playing very aggressively on the button actually. Okay. Bet into me for it to fold. Do. Fold. Let's get half the pot. There we go. 30,000 unfortunately here. Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna call for the better. Okay. Oh, and 7. Okay. Simply a value bet that. Oh, he's done it again. Oh, the slightly better 10. I mean, I feel like I'm actually being too tight here. It's like 3 bet or fold. So I'm down to, I had 40,000. I lost half my chips. At least, I mean, over half my chips. A bit awkward this though. No, not good enough. Check this back. Just check. So you drew one. You drew one. What have I got here? Okay, I'll certainly call this. Check. Draw. Oh, rush. One here. Oh god damn it! I'm gonna call him. That was cool. It was close. Okay, that's enough. 10-6. It was so close. Which I could do about it, really. Ugh! Bit unfortunate there that I couldn't quite. You know, yeah. Things just went pear-shaped for me very, very quickly. When I got down to the final sort of 5, people kept knocking themselves out, but I get $18.21 for that. That's all right, you know, it's not terrible. But a bit frustrating when you look at the top 2. I don't think I've actually made the top 2 of a single draw tournament yet, since last time I would have done that would have been 2011. Before I came back and played again. Just, I seem to have a bit of a problem. I think that time I was too tight. I had this guy who was very aggressive. Maybe I should actually say something about him. Aggro, you know, 3 times, and big FT. Okay, well he wasn't, now he's with me. Now we're down to just 1 tournament then. Just 1. 7, okay. Didn't feel I could fold that 10 even though I thought I was beating a lot of the time. It's a difficult one that. Anyway. So back to 721, so I've actually made some money today. Hopefully that can go up a little bit more. I'll maximise this again like it was at the beginning. Only tournament view. 3,000, that's amazing, isn't it? So we've been on for an hour and a half and this guy decides to buy in. It's just sheer insanity. It's madness. 3 minutes before the end of, it's been an hour and 35 in this tournament, isn't it? So 3 minutes before the end of late registration he buys in, when all those bounties have gone already. $4 bounty, you see, which is useful to know. He's got a $4 bounty sitting there. I do have him covered by a small amount at the moment. But 3 deep runs today, whatever happens. How many do they pay? I can get rid of this one, get rid of this one. It's been a while since I cashed 3 times in a row. 776 is what I got for that. Okay. 3.5 times my original stake. There's still 3 left. They're still going. In that one, the Cotlamid Omaha High-Low, PLO8. This one is the lobby. Somebody's got almost 60,000. Amazing. It's much of a muchness other than that. The second place is out on his own, and the next 4 are pretty much even in the playoff positions. If it was one of those football leagues, very similar to that actually. The relegation zone down here to 21, so you've already been relegated. It was 24 teams in each division. It was kind of madness. Those leagues were, 46 games each, and throw in League Cup and FA Cup and all that. Sometimes the bottom 2 divisions, there were even cups for that as well, and you get to play a lot of games. It's just so much fun to follow. Anyway, to follow this, Iceland, Icy 5. It's quite slowly this. So how many pay? Is it 17? 15. Only 15 pay. Okay, and 21. It says 22 here. Obviously it's 21. This is still a full table, so somebody's going to get shunted off here soon. But this is just a snail's pace at the moment. What date is that now? 1800. Are you playing in the badugi, the single draw as well? Oh heck! Look forward to getting a hand again. It's been feels like it's been a week since I last had a hand. 82 hands I've played so far. 83rd hand. Not quite good enough to raise in this position. So you haven't had too many of the bread and butter hands. I had one where the good 7 draws, the 6 draws, the 5 draws, and so forth. Or even, worse than that sometimes, depending on your position. I think of them as being your bread and butter hands. Where, you're happy to get some money in before the pot, raise it up. It's been a lot of 2-card hands that I've hit and stuff like that. I hit some strong badugis as well, like that's 7 badugi. Good to get getting all your chips in here. Vladimir, Vlad. Oh yeah, there's no reason. I mean, you did not have a good hand. This. So Vichel de Sus, my fourth stop on the my journey. Yeah, I went on the Mokanitsa, which is, I said, a narrow gauge steam train that runs. It has a maximum speed of probably about 10 miles an hour, and we went. It's inclined, so it takes a bit of time to get to. Well, we didn't actually get to the end. At the end, where I paid extra and got had a barbecue. This is about 11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't realise there were 6 trains. It was a peak season. Very, very little foreign tourism, but a lot of Romanian tourism. Obviously, we've got COVID at the moment. Still hasn't gone away. They had 6 trains leaving at 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30. And I went on the first one. It's kind of, I didn't realise there were so many. I was quite happy to get up early and get on the first train. Been good for kids. It was great for kids. It was fun. Going out was better than coming back, I think. Wow. Completely brick this. What are you going to do? I'm assuming you know how to play badugi. You might not. It's the other thing. He hasn't distanced. It's okay. I think you might not know how to play badugi. I'm gonna pop this now that I've made a badugi. It's going so slowly. Oh, that was so bizarre. He doesn't know what he's doing. If you come in, no you don't. I'm actually going to fold this. Oh, I see to remain here. If you can. Not now, not getting involved now. 19 left now. Had a sort of a wander around that little town as well. Quite interesting. Because I got there by train, obviously. Had to take 2 to change. I ended up going on a regional train to get me to Vichel de Jos. That means lower Vichel, whatever. There's also a Vichel in the middle. Oh, gosh. And then there's Vichel de Sus, which is upper Vichel, if you like. You have a lot of Romanian names are like that, as an upper and a lower, whatever. You have that in English too sometimes. And this one also had a middle. I had to get a taxi from the train station of Vichel de Jos to Vichel de Sus. And then I stayed there at this funny place. And then after Mokanitsa, I eventually found somewhere to eat. There weren't that many places to eat actually in the town. Just got a soup and some beer and stuff, and then I had to figure out how I was going to get back home after that. And that was a bit of a thing, but leave it all in here. Oh, damn. What do you do? So you kind of did know what you were doing there. I've got to fold this. Maybe if I was first in, I'd have given that a go. Tempted to raise. Wow, Icy's gone. That's a bugger. Bounty. I'm not very good at the whole bounty thing, am I? So yeah, getting back, I got a bus at 8:20 yesterday morning, and then I was a bit worried that the bus wouldn't come, and then I got on a second bus. I hadn't booked it, which was a bit of a, so it put me in a situation where, you know, I might not have been able to get on the bus, and I'd have been stuck in, what place would that have been? Sigetu Marmazie, to give it its full title. Really okay to have been stuck there, honestly, for another day. Wouldn't be talking to you now, wouldn't be pokering, but I'd have been okay with that. Down to 2 tables now, down to 16. Going at a snail's pace, this, hasn't it? So if I do make the money here, which I might not still, 2 places to go before the money. No, 1 place to go. It must be hand for hand now, right? Confused. 15, yeah. On the bubble now. Fold this. If I do make the money, that's 3 tournaments in a row. In fact, it's 4 tournaments in a row that I've cashed in. I think. Not sure about that. Thing is, I think I cashed in this one, which was the last tournament I played before I went away. So if that's true, I've cashed in 4 consecutive tournaments. Have a look at that later. A long time since I did that, I'm sure. Anyway, so I got, so the second bus took 8 hours. Here we are, mână de mână, se joacă mână de mână, următoarea mână va începe atunci când se încheie toate mâinile la alte mese. Okay, hope you like my Romanian. Oh yeah, so we're through, we've got some money, everybody, some money. So yeah, cashing all 3 of the tournaments this morning. It's not going to happen very often. Extremely lucky, I think, to have managed that. Hopefully there's still a long way to go in this one. Potted that, he's so short now. That seems probably the best thing to do. My M, we should talk about M, not quite, I'm going to let this one go in this position. Over here, I think I'll raise it. This one probably still fold. My M is 25. 25, nearly 26, which is okay. Well, that will actually come down very soon, so down to 20. So, gives you an idea of how much play there still is left, whether you're really in the poo, like this guy is here. It's got a little bounty there, 150. Quite very promising there, didn't it? I had half the nuts on the first 2 cards. So I think I'll be starting work again tomorrow then, which will be kind of nice. And then trying to get on with my other stuff, which means looking for somewhere to live permanently, or somewhere to buy rather, a place to buy. Then after I've done that, I can start all these other things, look for what I put in the place, the house, look for cars. I want a bike as well. My bike got stolen. And then, that's a funny story though. I won't get into it now. Oh gosh, I have to call here. It's a bit of a bugger, unless I get 3 bet. Do I have to call? I guess I do. Trouble is, if I've still got too many chips. Oh gosh. Hopefully you'll pat. Okay, and I can just get some money in now. Okay, and I'll... Ooh, what I have to do here is max this. I've got no choice. Problem is, you've actually got me covered. Okay. Occasionally, of course, you'll have a better hand. Oh dear, what's he going to do here? What's he going to do? Is he milking it with his pat 5? Is he drawing live? Is he drawing dead? We don't know. It's just on tenterhooks here. He's got 30 seconds to make up his mind. He's going to time out and then show his nut hand. Oh my god. Whoa, that's a big relief. Wow, so I get 350 added to my account immediately. Wow, that's really helpful. That's why I absolutely had to call there. Probably fold on the flop, unfortunately, if I missed, which was going to happen most of the time. But you look at the increase in chips, the one in... Yeah, I don't know, it's a difficult one for him to know what to do there. Because he went all in. He was drawing dead, funnily enough, anyway. He had a 10-8-3 ace, so he was drawing dead. So I got lucky there. So 325. So like 450 in bounties now, I think. Is that right? Must be, yeah, 450 in bounties. Look at Gerasim. $14 something in bounties. 14.25. Wow. 3rd place, no, 4th place. And you as well there. 40. I didn't know, see you up out the front there. Almost $13 in bounties. 45,000. I've got a flush. I've got to make this count. You're so short. No, I'm not going to bet. I'm going to open this up. I won this tournament once before. 2 second places. 3 second places, sorry. 3 second places. 14 now. Let's have a cup of tea after the session if I'm still alive. 926, not quite enough. 826, I think I'd be going with it, but 926. So I had a nice time away. A lot of time to myself, which was cool. Had to meet some people though, like the barbecue I had. When would that have been? Sunday now, so Thursday night would have had no, hang on. Wednesday night. Must have been Wednesday night. It was Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday night. That family. I was a little bit scared of them on Tuesday. Especially him, the short bald guy. Apparently he said he'd been in the army, just like my brother. My brother's about 9 inches taller than him. Not from hair. He seemed a nice enough guy. I can't remember what his name was. I think the girl I remember, the girl was Anna Maria, and they came from Slobozia, which is right at the east of the country, near Constanza, near the Black Sea, like opposite end of the country from where I live, where I'm speaking from now. It's hotting up today. UTZ, Romania as well. Sorts of notes here. Correctly, bet's been a card ahead. September, that was when I was still watching and not playing. Plays crappy badugi's early position. 3-bet. Queen 9-8-3 under the gun, +1 on a full table. So under the gun must have raised, and he re-raised it. Queen 9-8-3. I'll be getting out of the way with that all the time, unless you've got someone who's a complete maniac under the gun. Torched off stack with Queen 10-6-2. These notes are a little bit old now. September the 7th. So that was before I actually started playing, I thought I'll just watch this a little bit. I was just playing play money just to get getting back used to the software again. And at that point, it was until December that I actually started playing properly. Glitches and I was crashing my computer and stuff. That's why I checked earlier to see if that setting had changed while I was away, because it's got a number 1 there, and if it changes to a 4, it wrecks everything. The other thing I've had happen is when I haven't been able to connect to the server. I've been in a single draw tournament one time, and I was so pleased. I was really happy that they refunded my money. I said, they said we shouldn't be doing this, but we've decided to do it. It's a goodwill gesture, which is nice. Not quite. So up to 26. So getting 1 minute will be 6,600 big blind, which means my M will be about 37. Is that right? That'd be right, Ken? No, more than that. What am I saying? 43. 600 times 40 is 24,000. Yeah, 43. Okay. Well, to play in this tournament, you see, you get quite big M's to start, even to start with. Sometimes, of course, things just will conspire against you, but sometimes, you'll hit well, as I've done in this tournament. So I'm just going to look at these bounties. You've got $4 there. Romaniac. They should be called Romaniacs. There is a group called the Romaniacs these are not Romanians, these are people who come to Romania to ride on motorbikes through all sorts of terrain. Get rid of the 10 here. No, I won't play it at all now. And there's certainly a lot of terrain to bike through here. And, that was one lovely thing about getting away, is that this place, this city I live in is flat. It's flat as a pancake pretty much. And to actually get to see something a little bit more rugged, more of a bit more hilly is very interesting. Reminds me a little bit of when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I lived in a very flat area, just like this, really. And then occasionally we'd go to Wales. It's a very flat part of the UK, of eastern England. the fens, or close to the fens. I'm actually in the fens itself. That's what you do. If you come in, I'm going to fold. If you don't come in, even if you limp in, I'll fold this. If you don't, though, I'm all day. Oh God, hang on a second. Okay, what's he got? 2 card draw, is it? I guess, so he's only drawing 1. Ooh, a little bit unfortunate. Bet into me. Maybe I can bet. Let's see. See, there's much point in C betting there. I might bet this. I'm going to give it a go. Hoping to get a fold here. Okay, that's good. But I think I would have actually still drawn there to hope to hit rather than snow. But who knows? It's a snow spot for sure. That was a pure bluff. I've actually bluffed quite a lot today. I didn't bluff in PL08 though, which was probably a little bit dumb. Should have found some bluffing spots in that game. It's hard to bluff in a split pot game though. Oh yeah, I've got a big badugi. So, I mean, it's not a big badugi, but it's a good badugi. So you definitely 3-bet anything here. You've got a bit awkward. I want to be okay. Similar amount. Okay. So I want to give my parents a call, but it's 9:45 where they are in the evening. So, you know, if I get knocked out in the next, now you are on a little stack. There's a couple of people who are on really little stacks. Yeah, down to 12. Yeah, from 11th plays a little bit more. You can get your money back if you get to number 11, 11th place. I'll fold this all day. I've just paid for Microsoft 365 again, which is lovely. Must be the 1st of August when it comes off. Remember back in the day you'd pay once and you'd keep it. Now you have to pay every year. I think they've upped the price a little bit. Works out at about, it was in lei, Romanian lei, which I think it probably works out about £70, $90 or something, $90 I guess, something like that. Something along those lines. Not, I mean, you think the amount of use I get from it or how important it is, like to do my job. It's actually not too bad. Feels like a lot though. From here. So we've got a couple of really little stacks here. You've got Docent Maxion 4370, GSV, out of 5, just under 5. So what I was trying to say is that it's getting on. It's 9:45 in New Zealand now, PM. My parents don't go to bed really early, but if I survive more than say another half hour in this tournament, I'll have to give it a miss and call them probably tomorrow. It's just a bit too late by then. So my brother had a birthday when I was away. Must have been Tuesday was his birthday. Big birthday too. Big milestone. He is Are 40 de an. Oh, big hand here. He managed to double up. Folding, keep folding, 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 folding. Yes, he is 40, and I tried to call him. I didn't get through to him. I think him and his wife were out, and then after that I didn't get through. They're want to have a baby, but it's kind of anyway. Talk about that some other time. She's 36. 36 in April. So, you know, they got married in about just over 3 years ago now. I don't know how easy it's going to be for her to have a baby now. Anyway, I would like to have a baby. Just the clock is ticking away. Well, just getting a little bit card dead at the moment. That's okay though. These two very short stacks are not as short anymore. You're back in that pack as well. I will raise this up on the button if it folds around to me. If it doesn't, I'm letting it go. Don't need to make it very large. I'm going to fold it now though. Been a long session this, been going for nearly 5 hours. Times it's been rapid fire stuff, like when I was playing 3 tournaments at the same time. Sometimes, so at times it was like the bullet train or the TGV, and now we're at the Mokomitsa stage. Well, I mean, it's marginal. You could raise it. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to raise this up. Probably want to be joined 2 though. Yeah. Regional train stage, if not the Mokanitsa stage now. That's what goes well. Now, I'm pretty sure I made a mistake when I calculated my M earlier. I was just taking the big blind for 600 when I should have been going for the 600 plus 300, so divided it by 900. So my M was probably around just under 30 rather than over 40, which I had it as. Now about 25. I have a badugi. It's also very breakable. Do I play it as a badugi or as... Do I fold now? Sheesh. I think I'm going to actually fold. It's very tight, but the thing is, yeah, I'm going to fold it. Probably could have he's got a badugi a lot of the time here. That's the problem, right? That's why I folded. Got a badugi so often there. So if he hadn't come in, then... So yeah, so in 2 minutes we're up to 400, 800, so 1200 is the blinds. There are antes in this tournament, which would give me an M of 21 in 2 minutes. So very close to that. Another flush. I've had a lot of these flushes actually. I don't feel I can... But they're not low flushes. It's a high flush. Sometimes with a low flush, you can think about bluffing. I remember the last time I played this, yeah, I must have cashed in this tournament last time. What happened? Yeah, I had a... What exactly did I have? Yeah, I can't remember exactly what I had, but I turned it into a bluff, and I ended up chickening out at the end of showing down my hand. I didn't feel like my opponent was going to get away. Another really bad badugi. It's going to fold this as well. Maybe in your position I'd open it up. Certainly in your position I would. Yeah. 715 possible badugis. This must be 706, I think. 706th best hand now. If you say it like that. Suddenly realise it's not a very good hand. It has no potential. Unlike that one before with King, Queen, 2, Ace, where it does have potential to improve. You can draw 2 sometimes, and in a multi-way pot that's exactly what you should do. Oh, a little pot there. 5 hours. So I didn't actually start 5 hours ago. I spent a few minutes just getting it all set up. So it's break time coming up now. The end of this hand, for sure. The little thing will come up any second to say, price hasn't already come up. Yeah, it has now. Okay. C'è per pausa după ce se termina această mână. Okay? So it is break time. And I'll be back for part 6 in a few minutes.